Hello everybody, I'm in my shop in Seaside, California, my little office, and it's August 7th, 2020, about 1 p.m. I'm going to do a quick video here of my CD mailers that I've started putting videos up on YouTube. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm in a 15-year battle with the post office, who has been overcharging me or attempting to overcharge me by 3 or 400%, by $3 or $4 on each one of these mailings, and the actual mailing is it actually costs $1. You can find out more about that in my other videos, but let me get to this because I got to get these done and get into the mail. All right, so this is what I mail out, and what they are is they're 3 CDs of files, and they're World War II files. And what I have is I kind of turned a hobby into kind of like a home thing, business. I'm a World War II researcher, and I used to answer questions for people, and then it got to where I had so many questions. I decided to put my files on CD and put them on eBay, and so I sell them for $10 or $15, and that's a pretty good deal. Most people think. Everybody's really happy. So here's an order going out. Okay, and in order to keep this thing narrow, I got to keep this less than a 1/4 inch thick, or else it becomes parcel mail. Otherwise, at this size and dimensions, it's letter mail, and that's $1 to mail this. Otherwise, it's $4. And that's what this is all about. I don't want you to pay $4 because you're the buyer. Okay, so this first one is going out. It's just been ordered. Going out to Mary in West Roxbury, Maine, or is that Massachusetts? MA. Okay, Mary, this is your order, and I'm showing everybody how I do this because it's going to be part of this video blog that I'm doing. Okay, goes right in there. Did everybody see that? Okay, I'm going to seal it over. Put it down, and I always have a piece of tape that I tape the flap down with because the post office likes to try to rip these open. And I'll tell you more about that later, of course. But okay, so this is Mary. You're going out. You're going in the mailbox in about 20 minutes. Got a couple more to do. Okay. Same thing. Okay, wait. I'm going to show you here. Now this is a micrometer. Does everybody know what a micrometer is? It measures things by the thousands. And this is a 1-inch micrometer, and where it's set at right now is a 1/4 inch, 250 thousandths. Can you see that? Okay. You'll see in one of the videos I mentioned that I know how thick these are because I use a micrometer. And the postmaster there, Pedro Flores in Monterey, says, I don't care. Okay, so here we go. I just put this, you just saw me put this together. It's in pristine condition, right? Nope, it hasn't been, no one's tried to bend it or anything yet, like they do. Okay, now watch. Now let's do this as close as you can get to seeing it. You see this? I can't do it like that. Okay, here's the gauge. Here's the gauge. Okay, 1/4 inch. You see that? Is that 1/4 inch there? Can you see that? 1/4 inch. Okay, 1/4 inch. Okay, oops. Moved and did it a little bit. Okay, there's back adjusted right. Okay, watch. 1/4 inch. I mean, it's less than a 1/4 inch. Now, another thing is, I've been thinking about reducing these by 1 CD and just selling as a 2 CD set, which would, reduce the thickness of it by what, 75,000, something like that. I could also use thinner CD envelopes than the ones you saw. I could use like rice paper, something like that. But I don't need to because they're not over a 1/4 inch. See? Not over a 1/4 inch. Okay, so Mary, yours is going out. Okay, likewise with Robert in Patchogue, New York. You're going out today, man. Some of these are a week late. Which one was it? One of these is a week late because about a week ago this started. This started up again, and which one was mailed a week ago? And they wouldn't take it. Anyway, one of these is, and the order's a week late. But okay, the plan now is the post office is going to refuse these, but regardless, I'm going to send them because they're properly stamped. The postage on these is $1. I put $1.10 on it because it's convenient to me. Robert in Front Royal, Virginia, here's your order. It's going out right now. I'll be over across the street mailing these in the post office corner box in a minute. Okay, now you see in the video that one was returned, and There's a lot of stuff about this one, and this is the one that you see Pedro Flores trying to put through the thickness gauge. Okay, and he takes a pristine one and tries to bend it so it doesn't go through properly. And he takes this one. This has been returned to me because it's postage due, because it's rigid, and they want $4 for it, not $1. Okay, sometimes I use a dollar stamp. See that? That's the actual postage. So this was returned, and they come back in different ways. Sometimes they're written all over. Sometimes they got stamps. Sometimes they got labels. This one's got what's called an RCS, Return to Sender label. And if you see right there, nothing on that label is checked. No check boxes why it was returned. And it says insufficient address, attempted not known, no such number, street, not deliverable as addressed, unable to forward, and other. Okay, none of those boxes are checked, but yet it comes back. Okay, you see right now, you tried to open it? That's why I got the tape on there. You see how bad it is? You see how like it's war-torn it looks? This thing is no longer flat. It's still a 1/4 inch. But look at all the big, can you see the big creases in this thing? Like that? Where they bent it all up? Okay, that affects it. Let me see. No, it's still a 1/4 inch. But you know what I'm saying though? They got their label there. Okay, now this is the one, if you go watch the video where Flores is putting this through this paper gauge to prove to me that it's thicker than a 1/4 inch, the first couple of times he uses one of the new ones and it goes right through. And he pretends it doesn't, and he's on the phone telling the supervisor, play by play, that these won't go through the gauge, and you're watching on the video that it actually is. Okay? So then he, in the end of the video, and this is a short one, just a few minutes later, but he pulls this off the desk and starts using it. And you'll see when he does it, he turns it around to I can't see that the label's on the side, and he's trying to get the thing caught up on the gauge. By this thing's got a little step. It's got quite a bit of step there. This is, a label. This is not mine. This is theirs that they put on it. And this is, besides bending it up and getting it not flat again, like what it used to be. And you'll see me in the video, stop bending that, because they always say, hey, it don't bend, and they bend it in front of me. Okay, so this is the reasons why this thing has trouble going through the gauge that he's trying to make it have trouble with, because it's got these discrepancies going on that they caused. Okay, this one can't go back. This is evidence now. And incidentally, the guy that ordered this from New Jersey, I'll tell you a little bit more. He did it as a favor for an old guy that wanted these CDs but couldn't order them on eBay. He didn't have that capacity. He doesn't do eBay. And so this man ordered these CDs from me for that purpose. And so now this guy who's just trying to do somebody a favor is now involved in this. He wants nothing really to do with it, I'm sure. But that's the situation with that. I also did something. Now here's an empty mailer. All right, they're calling this cardboard. All right, this is not cardboard. This is cardstock. This is cardboard. Cardboard is corrugated. All right, and you'll see in the videos I'm arguing cardboard is corrugated, and they're saying no. If it's not paper, then it must be cardboard. Okay, that doesn't say that in the regulations, and they're making that up. Okay, they're saying that because this is cardboard under their description, and it's not, then it's a box. No, it's not a box, and it's not cardboard. It's made out of cardstock. All right, now watch this. You all know what these are, right? You used them at the post office. Big, large envelopes. This is the cardstock. They're very safe stuff. Same stuff. It's not cardboard. Now watch this. I cut a square out. Okay. Left it doubled. Right. To prove to you, this is the exact dimensions of mine. To prove to you that this is the exact same thing as this. Can you see? They're identical. All right. One's made out of their envelope. One's made out of my CD mailer. But they're calling this a box. But it's exactly the same thing as they use for their envelopes. See that? Okay. More cheating. More cheating by the post office. Okay, so I got to get these in the mail. I was doing this real quick. I hope I got everything. I'll be doing more videos Look on YouTube for Monterey Post Office 93940, Seaside Post Office, Seaside, California 93955. CDs, cheating, stuff like that. There's all kinds of tags. I'll be doing a website on this because I have really a lot of information. This has been going on 15 years. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I'm just totally fed up with how this has gone. I'm winning the battles, but not the war, as I wrote to one of the managers. And so I'm forced to do this. I'm going to expose them and in the forum of public opinion here and show you what the post office is doing to cheat you out of money if you don't know when you go in there what the proper price is. If you don't know the proper price when you go in there, they're going to try to find a way to cheat you. Look on YouTube for what's going on in the post office right now. All right, they're in dire straits. And I'm talking about right now. There's things going on, and they're under new leadership, and they don't like it. There's stuff going on right now. Mail slowdowns. They're in $8 billion deficit right now because they were ordered to fund their retirement. And they couldn't do it. And right now they got an $8 billion deficit that's killing them. And it's all for because of retirement pensions and all that. All right, I'm going to go. Watch for more later, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, Gary out.